You're watching CVR News English. This is Savira Kuttipalli. Welcome to World Bulletin of the Day. Well, moving into the details, Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister Nazim Mikati urged the international community to support the repatriation of Syrian refugees, particularly through early recovery efforts in secure areas of Syria. While speaking at Atreju, a political gathering organized by Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's party, Mikati highlighted the critical need for European assistance in helping Syrians return to their homeland. Well, he pointed out that Syria's reconstruction will be a monumental challenge after 13 years of civil war, which has devastated the country and killed hundreds of thousands and displaced millions, with much of the country in ruins due to bombing and the economy crippled by international sanctions. And Mikati stressed the importance of international support. He also noted that his government believes a ceasefire agreement with Israel could serve as a foundation for long-term stability in the region.
Today and after the political transformation in Syria, the best resolution to this issue is for Syrians to go back to their homeland. The international community particularly Europe, should assist in the return of Syrians by engaging in early recovery efforts in secure areas with Syria. Moreover, today, the Lebanese government firmly believes that the ceasefire agreement proposed and monitored by the United States and France in South Lebanon will remove tensions along the southern Lebanon front and potentially lay the groundwork for a sustainable long-term stability. Moreover, the transformation of Iran's proxies. This ceasefire could pave the way for a diplomatic pathway that our government entirely endorses. This diplomatic approach aims to address security concerns along the southern border and resolve disputes along the blue line through the full implementation of the United Nations Security Council Resolution 1701 and the ongoing political changes in countries like Lebanon and Syria.
Bandiera d'istituto della scuola ispettore e sovrintendente.
Today and after the political transformation in Syria, the best resolution to this issue is for Syrians to go back to their homeland.
At the annual Army-Navy football game in Landover, Maryland Secretary of Defense nominee P.T. Hegseth and Vice President-elect J.D. Vance were seen sharing a light-hearted moment, laughing together. Well, the two leaders, accompanied by the U.S. President-elect Donald Trump, attended the event, which marked a rare public appearance of camaraderie among the incoming administration's top officials. Well, the event provided a moment of informal connection, highlighting the close-knit nature of the new leadership team.
Corvette, Houston for Navy. A 5-yard gain to the 40-yard line. Tackled by Caleb Fortner. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Carried by Alex Testa. Tackled by Andrew Thomas after a 3-yard gain. It's Blake Corvette, Houston for Navy. A 5-yard gain to the 40-yard line. Tackled by Caleb Fortner. 2nd and 5 from the 40. Carried by Alex Testa. Tackled by Andrew Thomas after a 3-yard gain. Blake Corvette. Blake Corvette, Houston for Navy. A 5-yard gain to the 40-yard line. Tackled by Caleb Fortner.
Well, the situation in Syria has evolved into a complex partition with various rebel groups and foreign powers vying to shape the country's future. Well, the dominant in the northwest, Hay at Tahrir al-Sham, control key areas while Turkish-backed rebels dominate the north and Kurdish forces maintain authority over the east. Well, amidst this fragmented control, there is an ongoing race to locate and secure missing chemical weapons, further complicating the conflict. Well, Israel has also played a significant role targeting strategic Syrian military assets and air defenses, while maintaining a presence in the demilitarized buffer zone throughout the winter. While the challenge of achieving stability and unity in Syria remains daunting as the country grapples with the consequences of years of internal strife and foreign intervention. Trump has called for action regarding the increasing sightings of mysterious drones, urging relevant agencies to shoot them down. While the Federal Aviation Administration has been accused of failing to regulate nighttime drone operations, which have been reported across various regions, including Delaware, sparking concerns. Well, these incidents have ignited a national security debate with drone sightings over US military bases in Germany, raising further alarms. In response, senators from New York and New Jersey have demanded briefings from the FBI and Department of Homeland Security on the recent drone sightings. Well, Taiwan has expressed a deep concern over the recent actions of China, as 90 Chinese ships have encircled the island, triggering alarms about Beijing's growing military presence. Well, Taiwan has accused China of unprecedented provocations, citing the scale of Chinese naval surge, which is reportedly larger than the military drills conducted in 2022. The heightened tensions come amid a backdrop of increasingly close ties between the US and Taiwan, with Beijing using its military might to assert dominance in the region. In the response to the escalating threat, Taiwan has placed its forces on high alert, preparing for potential aggressions from the People's Liberation Army. The United States has condemned China's coercive behavior, further intensifying the international debate on Taiwan security and its future in the face of growing Chinese pressure. Well, Europe's second biggest economy, France, is heading straight into a brewing political and financial crisis as 2024 draws to the close. Well, French PM Michel Barnier was ousted by a vote of non-confidence by opposition lawmakers in the National Assembly on December 4th. Well, this marks the first time in over 60 years that a French government got toppled by a non-confidence vote. After the outing of PM Barnier, Macron pledged to appoint a new PM in the coming days. Well, recently President Macron named centrist veteran Francois Bayrou as France's new Prime Minister.
Ni encore moins derrière le président qui vous a nommé à la stabilité.
Vous avez été de dire le même merci, car je sais les sacrifices à vos côtés qu'elles ont consentis.
À bâtir des choix, c'est mes voeux. Très bonne année.
De bannière de Bigorre et de Cers. C'était une aventure, c'était sur...
Non, j'ai compris vos questions. Non, je pense que tout le monde mesure la difficulté de la tâche. Je pense aussi que tout le monde se dit qu'il y a un chemin à trouver, qui réunisse les gens au lieu de les diviser. Et ça tombe bien parce que c'est aujourd'hui l'anniversaire de la naissance d'Henri IV.
Vous l'admirez beaucoup.
Sur qui j'ai beaucoup écrit. Et j'ai beaucoup écrit parce que je pense que la réconciliation est nécessaire. La vie, ce que ça a de bien, c'est que quand vous faites un chemin, que vous savez où vous allez, il n'y a pas une minute de perdu, il n'y a pas une minute de désagréable. Alors c'est un long chemin, tout le monde le sait. Je ne suis pas le premier à faire un long chemin. Le soir où François Mitterrand a été élu président de la République, le 10 mai 81, il y avait de la tristesse dans d'autres camps, auxquels je pense. Et ce soir où il a été élu, son premier mot, quand on lui a apporté les résultats, a été « Enfin, les ennuis commencent ».
Well, since the shock collapse of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's regime, Israel has moved troops into the buffer zone. Well, the IDF moved up the Syrian side of the dividing line with the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Well, Israeli troops and tanks were seen operating in the UN-monitored buffer zone between Syria and Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Meanwhile, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz ordered Israeli troops to remain off Mount Hermon. Mount Hermon is a strategic location overlooking Damascus during winter, a statement from his office said.
הקיץ בינינו לבין סוריה את העמדות.
Well, Elon Musk has launched a fierce attack on Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau following remarks made by Trudeau about Kamala Harris' defeat, and Trudeau had likened Harris' loss to a blow to women's rights, a comment that Musk dismissed, calling Trudeau an insufferable tool and predicting that his time as Canada's Prime Minister wouldn't last long. The dispute intensified amid escalating tensions between the US and Canada as President-elect Donald Trump threatened to impose a 25% tariff on Canadian goods, mocking Trudeau as the governor of the great state of Canada. Trump also suggested that Canada should become the 51st US state if it couldn't resolve trade and border issues. Well, this growing friction between Musk, Trudeau and Trump could further sour US-Canada relations. In parallel, Musk is set to lead the Department of Government Efficiency alongside Vivek Ramaswamy, further raising his profile in the political arena.
It was an excellent conversation.
Coming down, I saw the
Was there a productive meeting with
coming down. I saw the
Well, those are the latest updates in World Bulletin. Keep watching CVR News English. This is Havila Kottapalli. Stay tuned.